Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to have you guys join me on today. You already know my name is Aaliyah Freeman, and if you don't know, my name is Aaliyah Freeman. I'm the host of the Fight to Unite podcast. I'm excited for you to join me on today because today's message has been something that I've been applying in my actual personal life as well as my business. As I'm building my business, and I look forward to sharing with you how you can actually better yourself with today's topic. So, today's topic is character over talent. Character over talent. So, let's break down exactly what I mean when I'm talking about character over talent. So we are focusing on the beauty industry. The beauty about the Fight to Unite podcast is I've been getting a lot of our viewers saying they're not a part of the beauty industry, but they recognize that they're able to take some of these messages and apply them to whatever career or industry they are in. That is so awesome, guys. I'm so excited to be a help in that area. But I'm not to exclude those. I'm definitely going to unpack some things in the beauty industry within our message today that I've actually been able to apply as a professional, as well as my business life. And I'm not going to share this in perfection. I'm going to share this in rawness to let you guys know that, yes, me too, I'm going to be continuously pursuing these steps that have been helping me with my growth. Okay. So the first thing is character over talent. Let's break down what character and talent is. So when we're talking about talent actually means the thing that you are naturally gifted to do. It's your gift, your God-given gift. We are called and we're naturally passionate about certain things in life, and we can do things in our sleep. Those are gifts. Those are gifts. It is a talent. It is something that is probably connected to your purpose and which is going to help you be able to stay connected in the things that you are called to do. And like I said, it's something that you naturally can do without too much thought. You don't have to think too hard in order to do whatever it is that you're talented or gifted in. Okay. So next thing is character. Your character is everything about the internal root of who you are. That means, are you honest? How is your integrity? Do you apologize when you're wrong? Are you able to admit to things that are that you did wrong? Are you able to admit to the truth? Um, it's the fruit of who you are. All of these things plays a big part of your character. And we're going to unpack some more of those things later. So now that we have an understanding of what talent and character is, I want to definitely break down how we can actually increase and improve in our character over the things that we are gifted to do. There is nothing like being gifted and just all over the place. You want to make sure you have some type of structure. You want to make sure you have some type of um, you want to look organized in your gift, in your calling. You want to be in a place where you are mature in the thing that you're very talented in. So, in order for those things to happen, we're going to talk about three things that you can focus on to help improve in those areas. The first thing is how you show up, how you respond, and how you deliver. Those three things are three things we're going to break down today and how you can utilize them so you can improve your character over your talent. So, how you show up. Let's talk about time. If I can be real with y'all, time is something that is flying by like crazy. Like The same 24 hours we have been given when we were young are the same 24 hours that we have today. But I don't know if you guys actually recognize that time has sped up in some form of way. Time is wrapping up. And I believe that because time is going so fast, we have to be intentional about how we spend our time, who we spend our time with, and how we utilize that time that we have been given. So you want to be intentional with time, and time also too, making sure that you improve in your character. It may mean that you may have to learn some of these technical skills, improve on your technical skill, using technology, using gadgets. Yes, we do not like the way the world is going in technology, but guess what? It may be a great benefit so that you can improve in your character because time is going so fast. Technology can help you with managing your time. But if you are a person that can't seem to manage with technology, I'm not going to say you're going to be behind without it. But I will say that you will have to be disciplined without technology. You have to be disciplined as well with technology as well. But I think it's all about making sure that you are managing the time that is given to you. So how you show up? How do you show up? Are you on time? Are you there in advance in enough time so you're actually able to prepare? Are you walking in when the client walk in? Are you late every day? What is it that you're doing in the morning that you can stop doing or start doing to help you with time? Making sure maybe that you go to bed on time so you're not so sleepy and you're snoozing the alarm clock. These are some common things that happen within our day to day that can have us lacking with time. So then after that, managing your time, actually utilizing a calendar, using the phone, your phone, um, your reminder. All of these things come in handy when it comes to managing your time. The more tools you use or resources that you utilize to help you with manage the things that you have in front of you and actually utilize them, meaning get the calendar and utilize it. Don't just utilize it because it's cute and just store it in your backpack or in your bag, your laptop bag. Utilize the calendar. Actually take the time to sit down and plan out your day, plan out your week. So if you know you have a family, making sure that you plan that out. What time do you plan to go to work? What time do you plan to get off? What time do you plan to get the kids? Time do you plan to cook dinner? Like all of these things have to be planned in enough time. So also too, how you show up. Make sure you're ready, you're prepared. Sometimes we are believing for some big thing, but the question is not, can you have that thing? The question thing is, are you prepared to receive the thing you're asking for? That is the question that you want to challenge yourself. Am I showing up to prepare myself for that thing that I'm believing for? So if you want to be a six-figure stylist, look, I am not knocking. You can be a six-figure stylist, but if you cannot manage being a four-figure stylist, I guarantee you a six-figure stylist is going to income revenue is going to overwhelm you. So you want to make sure that you are preparing yourself for that moment. What you do in the time you have now has everything to do with what you'll do with the time you are given when you get that thing that you want. You want to be disciplined and prepared for it. Another thing is, how do you show up when you are going through hard times? If I can be honest with you, every season is not going to be a winning season. Are you only going to show up in season when you're winning? Are you only going to be consistent in seasons where they're easy? Can you continue to be consistent and do the things that are going to prepare you for the big things that you want when you're going through hard times? That is the question. Can you literally focus and say, I know I have this going on in my personal life, but in my business life, can I continue to keep going? Can I continue to be sure that I am focused? And can I pray about some things and put things into God's hand, but stay focused on the things that He have given me? This is so important because you got to know, even though when times are hard, those are still distractions. They can distract you from the building process of the things that you're trying to do. Next is how you respond. How do you respond in hard times? How do you respond when things are going wrong? How do you respond when someone says something negative? How do you respond when someone does not believe in the thing that you're believing for? How do you respond? That's a very great question to ask yourself. How do I respond, and am I responding in a way that is going to continue to keep me focused in the thing that I'm believing for? How do you respond? When someone says something negative, there, there is something called no response that you can always utilize in order for you to move past something. You do not have to respond to everything that has been spoken to you. Also, too, how do you respond when someone says something negative? I gotta be honest with you guys. We live in a world now where social media is like, you can find some good things about it and some bad things about it, but how you choose to respond when someone else is negative about a situation that you have a good positive perspective on, that matters. Are you going to respond to that? Or if it's something that you have to respond to, are you going to respond in a mannerable way? This is so important, making sure that you master the art of responding to things that are coming to target you, coming to bring you down, to make you discouraged, to make you distracted. You don't have to answer everything. All right. So next is, how do you deliver? How do you deliver is the question. How do you deliver within your business? How are you presenting the things that you have to offer? Are you just doing them, or are you putting in enough quality work and effort of creating and developing something that matters? Are you presenting something in a pleasable way? Are you just putting things together as if you were just trying to get it done? Presentation is everything. We all are looking for something that have a nice bow on it and say, hey, this was gifted specifically for you. The next thing is making sure that you are structured and in order. How you deliver, making sure things are organized. How is your personal life? Your personal life organized? Is your finances organized? Is your business organized? When you see mistakes, are you like bypassing them, or are you going back to organize it? That's important. If a client had a response about something that was not maybe they gave you some feedback and they were disappointed about something, do you go back and restructure, or do you go back and maybe gain some more education about something? Do you go back and position yourself in a way where that mistake is not made again? Structure and order. It's okay to slow down and not always feel like you have to go forward, but go back and reorganize things so that you can grow on a solid foundation. Next, with how you deliver, how do you follow up? Do you follow up? Do you follow up with clients? Do you follow through with clients? I gotta share with you guys, in the past, I used to be a person that did not follow up. I would say I would do something and won't do it. And I don't think it was literally intentional. But one thing that I recognized when it was brought to my attention that I don't follow up, I recognized it wasn't that I didn't want to follow up, it's just I didn't remember to follow up. Maybe you're dealing with something like that as well. Maybe you forget to actually follow up. So here are some nuggets that you can utilize if you find yourself struggling in that area. You can actually take and set reminders when you're having conversation. Use your phone, use sticky notes, use whatever it is that you have to use to utilize a reminder about the thing that you need to do to follow up. You're having one-on-one conversation with a client. Set yourself a reminder in 2 weeks to check back up on that client. Did you give your client some retail product and you gave it to them to try? Reach back out to them in a few weeks and see how is that product working for them. Did it work for them? Are things better for them? Ask questions to let people know that you are actually concerned. And I gotta be honest, it is hard to remember everything, which is why you want to take the time to utilize and write things down. Next is set a time aside. Set aside the time that you need to make sure that you are organizing and structuring yourself. Do you set a time where you do inventory? Do you set a time? Is inventory documented and written down? Do you have it written down in an Excel sheet, or do you have it written down in your computer somewhere where you can actually look at all your products and see how much they cost and actually how many do you have in stock? How many do you need to purchase in retail? Are you taking your time to go through those things and actually see how much product you're using, and if you're using it too fast, if you're using too much of it, are you getting the full benefit of the money that you're putting into your product? These are things that you want to focus on. How do you deliver? Are you getting the best out of your product? So, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Character over talent. That is what we want to focus on. This is what's going to help us better our beauty business. I am the living proof of it. I'm not perfect, but I'm absolutely here to say, slowing down and taking steps, I am seeing myself grow. I am seeing things change, and I'm getting a better result to the thing that I'm building. I hope that this is something that you can utilize for your business to actually sit down and reevaluate your life, your business, and see how you can restructure things so that your character can increase. And also, as you are growing in your talent or your gift, I promise you, when you slow down in these areas, you will see your gift start to sharpen as well. So thank you for listening to the Fight to Unite podcast. If you have any questions, comment, or concern, please be sure to drop them in the comment box. Also, feel free to share this video or this podcast with anyone in the beauty industry or outside of the beauty industry on how they can improve their character over their talent. I look forward to talking to you guys again next week. Thank you for listening to the Fight to Unite podcast.